What's one way that you refuel specific to your podcast?
So sometimes I'll get up, I'll go for a walk, or like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have a set time to go work out. And so that pulls me away from my podcasting journey because I have to condition my body, not just mentally, but physically. Because if I don't condition myself physically, I'm not going to be good mentally. So working out is a way that I refuel, especially for my podcast, because I'm getting all that excessive junk out and putting in something that is helping me. Another thing I like to do is journal. Whenever I am journaling, I'm writing down different thoughts that come into my head. And then I use that as a mind mapping session to really curate what topics that I want to have on my podcast, whether it's me doing solo episodes or if it's me contacting an SME, which is a subject matter expert, to come on my platform and talk about that topic. So those are two things that I currently do to refuel.
How about refocus, in particular to the podcast?
Refocus for the podcast. So whenever I'm looking at the content that I currently have up, I go down of all my episodes that I currently have. And then I say, okay, I don't want the same topic back to back. So that allows me to refocus on what I'm going to put up next, because if everything sounds the same, there's no individuality. Everything is going to be kind of like robotic. So I also take that time to just really plug in and ask myself, okay, I see that I have had this topic with this person and etc. So maybe I need to switch it up. Another thing that I really take into consideration to refocus on is DE&I with my podcast, because if I've had a lot of Caucasian people.
What is DE&I?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Okay. Got it.
Sorry. I came from a world of acronyms, being in corporate for so long. So another thing that I do to refocus is I like to make sure I have diversity in my podcast. So depending on who I've had on for a certain number of time, if that person was Caucasian, if that person was Hispanic, I try to switch it up so you don't see all of one race, but you see a mixed variety of racial groups that are all bringing something to the table that can add value to the listeners.